What is up, everybody? It is Epic Tetsu. We are back after much grinding and trying to work this out. We have basically a newer player Mikasa build, or an alternate build to what's out there. So we'll just get into it. Alright, she is 110. She is fully awakened and then Prism awakened 2 times, so that's what I mean by fully awakened. And there's 3 abilities I still need to unlock, but 2 of them are like MP, and the other one is just for her trait skill Dormant Power. So that's not going to make a big change to anything you see here, really. Alright, so first off, let's just go ahead and look at gear real quick. So my gear is going to be a little bit different, but we do have some options. So Mikasa's Blade, obviously that's paid gear. If you were unfortunate, like I was when you were summoning her, then you'll probably have it. If not, or you're free to play or whatnot, and you happen to get her, you can use the Snap Blade if you want to do that. There are Thunder options. For the weapon here, we have Mecha Cannon Veldis that comes from the Arc, SSR Arc. It's a good option if you're a newer player and you have the Arc and you just throw, and by newer player, I mean like you've been playing for like at least 3 months. If you're like brand new to the game, like, you know, yesterday or a week ago, you're probably not going to have some of this stuff. So newer player, like you've been playing for like 3 months or so. So if you have that Arc, you can get this cannon. There are some other weapons that are really useful as far as machine goes, but one of them is from like a ultra rare arc, or UR arc as we call them, and unless you did some kind of like paid summon for it when it was around, you're not going to have that. It was the Blaines. Yeah, those cannon Blaines. I already forgot what they're called again. Anyway, so Mikasa's Scarf was a paid, because like I said, it was very unfortunate, so I got both. There's Mithril Relief is a, I think it's from an SSR if I remember, yeah. Mithril Relief would be a good one to replace Mikasa's Scarf with. And then, I'm using the Blessed Ale for now. I had a good one in mind for that. I'm going to have to remember, so I'll tell you here in a minute. Also, if you can't do the cannon, or the blade type thing, there is an arc real quick. Let's just go look at it. I had thought about this earlier. If you happen to have it, it could work for a new player build. I believe it is Rebel Dragoons. Yeah. So you dump your Ethereon into here. 20 of them equals 100%, or how many you need, depending on how long you've been playing. So we have this Dragoon Spike. So it is a spear, so you'd have to use the spear equip skill on Mikasa, which is only 2 points for SC, but that's still, it's two points. But you could equip this spear, dual wield it. It starts off with 208 strength, very strong. It is Thunder. Also, where you're lacking in some elements, this will make up, because if your SCT speed is getting an extra 10%, you're going to be able to hit those, skills more. So this could come in handy, and when physically attacking airborne enemies, you're also going to get an additional 10% critical. So, useful. The 10% critical thing is kind of niche, because if you're not fighting an airborne enemy, you're not going to get it. But it's still a really good option. Yeah, so I would say that would be a good one to go for. Let's get back into Mikasa before the game crashes. Okay, so let's just go ahead and go over the skills that I do have. Let's do this the proper way. So there's no magic skill set at the moment. They just don't seem like they're going to be needed or useful in her favor that I can tell of. Stacking passive skills and things like that is where we're going. So, HP up 3, HP up 4, that's whatever. You could literally, I need to put max on her and probably take 3 off and just run 4 and max, because that would be more than enough. That's like 35%, and she's already got some pretty high HP. She's pretty tanky, actually. Attack up 1, attack up 2. If you have any of the attack ups, obviously put them on. I looked around, I can't seem to find an arc that has 3 or 4 for me, so I guess I'm not going to be getting that anytime soon. So, obviously stack up the attacks. Did throw a defense up on her. I may take that off. I need to probably take that off. She's got really high defense. I don't know if she's going to need all that. I could use that skill point somewhere else. Fighting Spirit. 4. If you got 3, 2, put those on. That's always great. Big deal is critical. You want to have critical up 2, critical up 3. Critical up 3 can also be attained from the arc Beast Hunter, that's definitely got it on there, and there's some other ones. Aim Vitals is important. She already comes with advanced aim vitals, so that's great. So that's, critical hit powers going up. Proud Force comes with, that's great. Auto Haste, etc. She already has Pride 2, so obviously sticking regular Pride on there is a good deal, boosting your strength and max HP. Comes to Ardor, critical rate. Gale Force, obviously good, free stuff. Here's where we're getting into the stuff she has and the stuff you want to add. So Thunder Mega Drive is a big one, and she has Thunder Attack Raise. If you have Thunder Attack Raise 2, obviously that would be good to put on there. If you have the Thunder High Drive, I do have that arc, I can't remember what it's called at the moment, but Thunder High Drive is one I think that I want to stick on here as well, because that's going to boost the physical attack and special damage, I believe, by 20% for High Drive. So having High Drive with Mega Drive could be amazing. She has Thunder Critical Raise. I don't know if there's a Thunder Critical Raise 2. I don't think I've seen it. If there is, I forgot. Pose of Glory, Spirit Breath, obviously. She comes with Sky High. Surprise Attack is one I put on there to go with her Reverse Cross, because it already has physical attacks from behind, getting 5% crit rate and crit power of 50%. So Surprise Attack would be good to put on her, because when you hit certain skills, she kind of flies around and comes like forward and then backward. So she's going to be hitting them in the front sometimes and then coming back and hitting them from behind. So you'll be increasing your damage there. Piercing is one I'm messing with right now. I stuck on to, reduce enemy defenses and see how that works and whatnot. So Piercing could be a good option. I'm not sure yet. I'm still messing with it. Anything that always, works in your favor is helpful. I did stick Sword Boost on her to go with the high boost that she already gets. Machine Boost is where we're kicking in some extras. Machine Boost, obviously, when your machine weapons are equipped, you're getting physical attack power of 7%, and when physically attacking, enemy defense minus 5%, and you deal damage. So as you can see, with the Machine Boost, I wish I had a Machine High Boost, I'd stick that on too. You're minus 5% defense. So back where I said I was messing with Piercing, this is greatly reducing enemy defenses. So those two should be stacking and taking the enemy defense down, and I should be, dealing better damage. Stock skill 1, 2, skill charge 1, 2. If you have the 3, like I said, throw that on there. I've also been messing with this. Usually we beat a lot of the bosses before we break them, but, if you can break a boss if you need to, that can always be helpful for more damage and whatnot. I did stick Breaker on here to go with her already Destroyer and Break Boost. Extra weakness tag, she comes with this stuff. All the zeros you see, she comes with if you're a newer player. So that's always good because it doesn't cost any of your skill. SC for skill cost. Okay, so that's pretty much where I'm at the moment. If I come up with a better build, we'll get into that. I didn't want to take up a lot of your time. So that's kind of where we're sitting. Unlock her abilities, get her fully awakened, stick those on there. I can't think of that other accessory at the moment. I'll probably use the one from the Arc, ODM gear. I've been looking at it, so I may stick that on there. Mithril Relief is a good one, and this ODM gear looks like it would be decent because it's going to do the whole physical attack damage to bosses. You get another 10%. Mithril Relief is like really similar to this one, except for the strength I think is like 65. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys are having a fun time with the event. I hope your pulls have been good. Levi is coming soon. That's going to be awesome. I have a feeling he's going to be helping us take down the God Mode Colossal Titan. For those people who don't have Guardian Angel Lucia or Lucia Friends, because that's made it a whole lot easier. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm going to get into an Aaron build with Levi coming around yet. You may have to go somewhere else for that one. I got to stock up on crystals because I'm still a newer player too, and I don't want to not have Levi built up. So we'll see you guys soon, and you take care.